Hey guys, this is part 54 of my video story. In the last video we started the Sibiu Cycling Tour. There was a very short prologue that didn't go brilliantly, but Schroeder was up there. I think he finished 6th, didn't he? So that was pretty good. This is the first big mountain stage here, 143 kilometers. But it's rather hard final climb, so the race could be decided today, to be honest. The final stage is also very difficult, but there could be some big gaps opened up here. So don't know whether I'll get anyone in the break. The only rider that would be allowed in the break would be Heikkinen. I want to save his legs for tomorrow for the time trial. That's the only reason he's really here, Heikkinen. Obviously he can't climb, so yeah. Leader today. I don't know how much difference it makes fitness when you know Bekele's way better than anyone else at climbing, but he's clearly not as fit as Douglas and Kumano, so we'll see how it goes. The only thing that is for sure is Da Silva and Yamada and Heikkinen obviously are just domestiques. They don't have the either they don't have the legs or the climbing ability. So we'll see when we get in. I doubt they'll let any of our riders in the break, so we'll just sit in and try and make the final climb as hard as possible. Right, we have 4.5 kilometers to go here on the final climb, which has been very hard. James Douglas has just rode away from everyone here, much like he did in whatever race it was that time when he did that. We've got most of our guys are in this group. Well, I won't say most. Kumano, Schroeder and Bekele. Bekele's really struggling actually, so his fitness clearly is affecting him, plus he's -2 on the day. Yamada is the reason for this, because as soon as we hit the bottom of the climb, put him on the front, +4 on the day, he just destroyed everything. The rest of our guys, Heikkinen and Da Silva are back in the gruppetto, and Mojogic is in here. Pelizotti's in here. It's been dropped. Let's go group here with Churuka, Faye, Velasco, Bekele, Schroeder, Kumano, Cardozo, Rosa, Pirazzi, Ochoa, Voss and Pardilla. But they're all Douglas is pulling away, but he's already really tired, so should be okay in here. Schroeder's doing very well. I mean, he's a good climber, but still doing very well. I think Douglas has won this. He's clearly the strongest here, although I think Kumano could have gone with him. Just got to make sure nobody breaks away from us at the end. It's not the steepest climb, but it's very long. It's like a sort of alpine climb, really. Not very steep at all, but nearly 20 kilometers long. Should have a pretty comfortable 1-2 here, to be honest. Go, David! Actually, all I'm doing is dragging them back to Douglas. Okay, now go. Go! Go! So it's going to be a win for James Douglas. Another win at the top of a mountain. It's in great shape. Kumano will get second, and Bekele just gets third, and Schroeder 5th. Wow, I'm surprised by that. Some of these guys really aren't in the shape you would expect, but yep, little bit easy again, but obviously we do have a lot of guys in peak shape. So come back on the result screen. So Douglas finished 39 seconds ahead of Kumano, Bekele and Rosa. Schroeder apparently 16 seconds further back in a big group there. And then everyone else is out of it pretty much. Everyone made it to the finish. So Kumano lost tons of time in the prologue, so he's down in 4th, but we should be able to win this. Well, definitely will be able to win this. Because even if Douglas completely fails on the final day, we've got Bekele, Kamano, I mean, guys that are in a great position. Douglas is in the leader's jersey, Kamano's in the climber's jersey, so we're in a good place at the moment. Next stage is a time trial. Stage 3 is another time trial, as I said. 11.5 kilometers, so it's still really it's a prologue, really. Slight rise there, and then a slight descent to the finish, but it's not nothing major. It's counted as flat. Our best chance here will be, I don't know, the prologue stat will still be the most important. So Schroeder should be our best shot. He's in better shape than Heikkinen, much better than Yamada, but we could have quite a few up there. What I'll do is Heikkinen's first. Yes, obviously. I'll come back for Heikkinen finishing, and then I'll only come back. Well, when obviously we've got 4 guys in the top 5, so I'll come back at the end. Don't want this to take too long. So yes, next thing you see will be the Finnish time trial champion. So here's Heikkinen now into the end of this route, which has quite a steep downhill in the final couple of kilometres. So definitely going to have to take that into account. Finkston leads at the moment of De Rijk. Heikkinen though beats him by 2 seconds. He was -2 on the day though, so I don't think that'll hold for too long, but great ride so far. Right, here we go then. We're into the last few riders out on the course. Alexander Serov leads. Firsonov and Zakharin are both 1 second down, so once again Rusvela were just dominating. Our best rider is Yamada in 6th, way down there. We're really struggling here. Heikkinen, who was in the lead, has dropped down to 26th now. Schroeder comes up to the line, and he goes 23rd. And this is very, very bizarre. We're getting absolutely, well, destroyed here. So it's not looking good. It's a good job Douglas has got a big lead. Kamano 79th. Oh dear. Really quite weird. We're struggling quite a lot here. Rusvela are just really quite good at this. Bekele goes 29th. It's not too bad. Douglas will be in the lead, regardless, to be honest. He's got quite a big advantage. He goes 64th. Pretty poor time trial, but a good result for Yamada anyway in 6th. So Yamada was actually 7th. Him and Gonsalves swapped around. But yeah, we lost quite a lot of time to some big riders today. I mean, Pardia, who's not really a time trialist, was absolutely walloped us somehow. He's obviously in good shape, but wasn't that good yesterday, to be honest, so quite weird. Mujagic did very well as well. Schroeder, that's really pretty disappointing actually. I don't know why he's that far down, but oh well. Bekele, Heikkinen up there. Douglas, okay time, good enough. Kamano, yeah, pretty much where he should be. And then Da Silva was last, I think, yep, by a solid 8 seconds. So obviously they've changed a bit, the GC, but Douglas still leads. He's got quite an advantage on Bekele, Voss and Pardia, up to 3rd and 4th. Rosa 5th, Schroeder 6th, and Kamano's dropped all the way to 7th. But we've got a good advantage with Douglas, and we can use one of these guys to attack earlier on and put the others under pressure. So yeah, a decent lead going into the final stage. We should really still be able to win this, but some of these guys are looking very, very strong. So on to the final stage then, which contains the biggest hill in the world. Yeah, 180 kilometers, so much longer than stage 2. Bit more lumpy as well. There's a couple of little rises, although only one of them is categorized. But this climb, it starts quite easy and then really ramps up over in the last few kilometers. With it being a hill rather than a mountain, Schroeder will probably be very, very good today. 76 hill, obviously. Bekele is also 76, whereas Douglas is only 73 hill. So I don't know. I mean, Douglas is still 1 fitness, whereas Bekele's 3. Kumano's gone down to 2 now. So it's going to be very difficult. Obviously, those are the 3 I'm going to have to. Well, 4, sorry, of course, with Schroeder as well. I'm going to have to play with them. Try and get Haken into the breakaway. I don't know, actually. Might need him to look after people, but yeah, difficult one. Really, really difficult tactically here. Guess if I don't get anyone in the breakaway, everyone will expect us to do the chasing, but there are some big gaps anyway, so we can let people away. Wow, this is a really, really tough one. I'm also interested. I've just noticed Schroeder's counted as a climber, which is interesting because he's clearly not. But there we go. So yeah, I'll come back on the final climb. Hopefully it'll all go well, but I'm not as confident as I was after stage 2, to be honest, because we don't have a leader really. Although I will work for Douglas unless it's obvious that he's not going to be able to do it. Douglas is our leader at the start, but it might change when we get there. So I'll come back on the final climb. Right, the peloton's got 4 kilometers to go here. I am trying to work out what to do here, so might not be the most talkative. Voss has just attacked out the front of the peloton, even though he's only, he's a good climber, but not as good as some of our guys. But he looks very, very strong here. We may have to accept second. Still got a group of 44 here. So Kumano's -3 and is really not in a place to win this. So seeing what Bekele can do. Da Silva's up the road, got him into the breakaway, and he's going to win the stage. He had some companions, but they're not really climbers. Kozubek, Dieso actually are decent climbers, and then Novacek, who will be caught by Voss. What do I do here? Just keep Bekele going, see what he can do. He might just be able to catch Voss, you never know. So up at the front, Da Silva is going to win, but I really need to pay attention to Bekele here. He's got to try to catch Voss if he can. So here goes Da Silva. Just quickly, just to prove he wins the stage. There he goes. First win in his Brazilian Champions jersey, and his first win in general, isn't it? Or has he? Don't know. I think that might be his first win. Come on, Bekele. Have these guys just stopped riding? No, they haven't. Oh, I completely forgot about Schroeder, I'm not going to lie. Completely forgot about him. Come on, Samuel. Catch Voss. So, Kozubek second, Dieso third. He's caught him, but he's got nothing left. Keep going. Douglas needs to sprint. Right, so it's going to be Novacek, Voss, and Bekele. If they get the same time, which they should, Bekele's won the race, but it's going to be tight. Douglas rides as well, but just didn't quite have it in the legs today. Kumano, Schroeder coming in that group, as does Mujagic, who's done very well again. Yamada did a lot of work again on the earlier slopes, caused all the pain and suffering in the legs. I'll come back on the results screen. Pretty tense. We might have won the race, but it's going to be very close. Yeah, Haken +4, but obviously not a climber. Well, we did it, guys. Bekele's madman attack there at the end just caught up to Voss, got given the same time. He's won it. I didn't realise though that Douglas had such an advantage on Voss. I can't believe at 1 second Douglas hangs on to second, which is fantastic. Paul Voss was. Don't know about Bekele's madman attack. Voss is absolutely on fire, but just misses out. Pardilla, Rosa, Schroeder, Cardozo, Kumano, Velasco, and Pirazzi in the top 10. So for the stage result, obviously you saw it, but Da Silva took the win ahead of Kozubek, Dieso, Novacek, Voss, Bekele. There was a small gap. Cardozo got 10 seconds on the group behind him, and everyone down to Mujagic got the same time there. Everyone finished, obviously. So I mean, pretty good. Well, amazing, to be honest, to beat some of these guys. Although Bekele is clearly the best climber here, but for Douglas to beat them is a very good effort. There were quite a few attacks on the earlier slopes: Pardilla, Rosa, Cardozo, Perazzi, Pelizzotti. These guys all attacked, but they didn't get anywhere because Yamada just reeled them back in with Japan power. So, but Voss was just too powerful for us to bring back. So, Mujagic 14th, Yamada 21st, Da Silva 34th, but obviously his GC place is irrelevant. It's all about that stage win. And then Heikkinen 139th, but did his job pretty well. So that was the Sibiu Cycling Tour. Surprising 1-2, but obviously it's a very good race for us, although the time trials didn't go brilliantly. Oh yeah, the other jerseys. Mountains jersey went to Douglas, I think. There's no one else. Yeah, Douglas. Points jersey went to Kozubek. And the best young rider was obviously Douglas. We won the teams by nearly 6 minutes. And that was that. The next race then is the Stockton Grand Prix, which is a proper sprinters race. Always will end in a sprint. 161 kilometres, there's nothing to it really. If it's not a sprint, I'll eat my hat. So Natanga, Van Maxfield, St Ledger, Meek, Bertelsbacher, Fischer, De Vries. Knowing it will almost certainly end in a sprint, probably should have a better sprinter than Natanga, but he is in good shape, and if he has a decent day, he's good enough to win, definitely. I mean, ideally 74 would be better, but we don't really have too many sprinters in shape at the moment. I mean, Zoltan and Gombach, Bauer, they're all out of shape. Kelly as well. Jurek Asashir, all of our sprinters are out of shape at the moment. So Natanga is the best we've got. Again, we're going to have to get someone in the break. Who though? Try De Vries. Try De Vries. He's got a good shape, so yeah. Try De Vries and see how that goes. Obviously, it should be a bunch sprint, so I'll come back at the end and see if we can improve on our 6th at Beaumont Trophy. We're coming up to 5 kilometres to go here. Breakaway still up the road. Mucelli, who was in the original breakaway, has just been caught by Van Baal, who attacked across. Vermeltfort had also attacked, but Fischer, the powerful rouleur that is Fischer, has reeled him back in. Go St Ledger. Nothing really to say other than that. De Vries got into the breakaway for us, but it was so obvious that it wasn't going to work. So yeah, nothing really here. Both Van Maxfield and Natanga both +1, but nothing special. Just caught Mucelli, but this Dutch guy is not giving in. What the hell are these guys doing? I'm really confused. Not the strongest sprint field here, to be honest. Van Maxfield was actually the favourite on the loading screen for some bizarre reason. Then Natanga was second favourite, although Hansen is here and he's quicker than both, so that's not him, but he is here, Hansen. Right, let's go. Let's do this. Oh, what are you doing? Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Unbelievable. Go, Waldo. Looks like Van Baal is superhuman. Briggs is in a great position here. Here comes Hansen. Natanga's got to go. Wow. I don't think he's going to beat Hansen. Although is anyone going to beat Van Baal? He's still got the longest kilometre in the world. No, he's not going to win this. Come on, Waldo. You're quicker than this. Come on, Waldo. Here comes Briggs. Who's it going to be? Baggio, I think, is going to win this. Latanga might just get second, but Briggs is coming fast. Baggio takes the win. Great ride by him. Bit of a surprise maybe. Ceramica Flaminia, not the best team, but he's a good sprinter, so can't argue with that. And then second place will just go to Latanga ahead of Briggs, then Hansen, then Zerbel. What the hell? 62 sprint. No Van Maxfield. Top sprint, some good sprints there. Apart, how the hell Zerbel finished 5th? I mean, look at the sprinters he beat. Strange. Good to see Bibby popping in there again. And come back on the results screen. Great win then for Baggio. Latanga proving he can mix it in flat sprints, although admittedly the competition here is not great. But you know, he has still beaten some good sprinters. Waldo Van Maxfield was 14th, although it's not bad, I guess, when he's so unfit. Bertels 31st, and then St. Ledger 55th, Fisher 56th, De Vries 59th, Meek 62nd, Becker 63rd. They're obviously having a chat as they came in. As I say, De Vries got into the breakaway. Meek did a lot of early work to bring back a group of 15 that was allowed away for some reason, as did Becker. So, yeah, everyone did their job. Might not look like it, but they did. So yeah, that was that. That's the end of this video. In the next video, we've got the Tour de Delta in Canada, which will be another fairly boring race that should end in a sprint. The fun there, of course, is that we don't have a sprinter that's fit, so we're going to have to work for Bennett probably. And then we'll move on to the Giro della Valle d'Aosta, which should be fun. Other than that, I think that's just about it. From what I remember. So, yep. Join me next time, and thanks for watching.